The most expensive watches in the world 2025. When it comes to luxury watches, there's always a reason why they're so expensive. Some are rare because they were made a long time ago and only a few exist. Others are highly complicated and took years of research and development to make. And some are just really pretty and everyone wants one. So what are the most expensive watches in the world? Here are some of our favorites. No. 10. Patek Philippe stainless steel, 1518, sold for $11 million at auction. In 2016, this is one of only 2 stainless steel versions of this model ever produced by the famous Swiss watchmaker. It's a rare find that watch collectors go crazy over. The stainless steel used in its construction was a new development when the watch was made. It was revolutionary for the time, making this an important piece of horological history. While other models of the 1518 have been reproduced, this particular version is a one-of-a-kind original. You'd have to win the lottery to afford this watch. Number 9. Breguet Grand Complication, Marie Antoinette's favorite. This pocket watch was gifted to Marie Antoinette by the French military in 1782, and while it changed hands many times throughout history, we know that it was owned by Napoleon's first love, Fanny Desmarets, and the Duke of Wellington, who was a hero of the Battle of Waterloo. In 1999, it was purchased by a private collector for $16 million. It is now worth more than double that amount, which is why it has been placed in a vault in Geneva, away from any potential threats or damage. Number 8. Jacob & Co. Billionaire price tag, $18 million. When rapper Jay-Z bought this watch in 2004, it was one of the most expensive purchases he had ever made at the time. But compared to today's prices, even he couldn't afford it now. If you want something really flashy, then this could be for you. Set with diamonds all around the bezel and on the bracelet, this watch will definitely turn heads wherever you go. For many people, including myself, it would be a dream watch. But unless you're prepared to spend over $18 million, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Number 7. Rolex Paul Newman, Daytona Ref 6239 sold for $15 million at auction in 2017. This model is known as the most beautiful Daytona ever made by Rolex. It was produced between 1969 and 1973, and only 500 were made during that time frame. This particular example was owned by actor Paul Newman, which makes it even more desirable since he wore it in several movies, including Winning and Cool Hand Luke. Newman's widow donated the watch to an auction benefiting the Serious Fun Children's Network, where it was eventually won by an anonymous bidder for $15 million. Not bad for a guy who died in 2008. No. 6. Frank Muller Bitcoin watch. The price of this watch is not set and instead fluctuates depending on the current market value of Bitcoin. As of February 2022, the price of 1 Bitcoin is approximately $42,000. That means that if you wanted to buy this watch, it would cost you $42,000. This is because the watch displays the value of a single Bitcoin in both numeric and alphanumeric form. The idea behind this watch is that it will appreciate in value as the price of Bitcoin increases. However, unlike cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, this watch has a physical manifestation that can be held and appreciated by anyone who buys it. No. 5. Patek Philippe Henry Graves pocket watch. A pocket watch is a relic of the past, but back in the day, it was considered to be the height of luxury fashion. This one in particular is from 1845, and is considered by many to be the finest pocket watch ever made. It took 5 years to design and manufacture and contains some of the most intricate craftsmanship on any timepiece I've ever seen. Back then, Henry Gross was commissioned to build a pocket watch for the Prince Regent, and it took him 3 years to complete. At the time, this watch was worth about £100,000, and today, its value has increased to $24 million. No wonder it's kept in a vault in Switzerland for safekeeping. No. For Jaeger-LeCoultre Joaillerie 101, Manchette. If you're looking for a luxurious timepiece, then look no further than the Joaillerie 101, Manchette, from Jaeger-LeCoultre. This stunning watch is priced at $26 million, and is one of the most expensive watches in the world. With its 576 diamonds set in 18-karat gold, it truly is a sight to behold. The watch also features a unique flexible bracelet that allows it to fit comfortably on the wrist. But that's not all. This watch is more than just a pretty face. It also tells the time with a silvered opaline dial and blued steel hands. It's powered by a mechanical movement that has been crafted to perfection. The watch also has a moon phase function and small seconds counter for added convenience. So if you're looking for an elegant timepiece that will make a statement, the Joaillerie 101 Manchette is definitely worth checking out. No. 3. Patek Philippe stainless steel 1520 sold for $11.1 million. At auction in 2015, this is the only known example of this particular model that still exists. The watch was produced in the early 1950s, and is a fantastic example of Swiss watchmaking during that period. It features a stainless steel case and an elegant black enamel dial with gold-applied hour markers. The watch is powered by a Valjoux 72 movement and has a list of complications that include a perpetual calendar and moon phases. It's a very rare and valuable timepiece indeed. No. 2. Brigit. Grand complication, Marie Antoinette's favorite. The story of this pocket watch is as interesting as its price tag. It was actually built for the French Queen Marie Antoinette, but it was never delivered to her. The watch was completed in 1783, but it was until 1801 that it was put up for sale at an auction following the French Revolution. It changed hands many times over the years and eventually ended up with banker and politician Abraham Picard, who bequeathed it to his daughter Sophie in 1940. In 1977, the watch was purchased by the Sultan of Brunei, and in 2001 it was sold to an anonymous collector for $24 million. It is now on display at the Patek Philippe Museum in Geneva. No. 1. Patek Philippe, Henry Graves pocket watch, $24 million. This is the most expensive pocket watch in the world, and it was created in the mid-19th century by London-based watchmaker Henry Graves. It took him 3 years to complete this masterpiece, which was commissioned by a wealthy businessman named James Cox. The pocket watch is made of gold and platinum and features some of the most exquisite hand engraving ever seen on a timepiece. It's decorated with scenes from Greek mythology as well as portraits of famous historical figures. The watch also features a number of complications, including a perpetual calendar, equation of time, and a tourbillon. After Cox died, the watch was passed down to his heirs, who eventually sold it to the Patek Philippe Foundation for $24 million. Which of these watches do you think is the most expensive and why? Let us know your thoughts below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.